Paige, and today's video is going to be my very first Sephora Vib sale recommendations video. I think this is my first one. There's a chance that I've already filmed one of these and I just completely forgot about it, but I'm pretty sure that this is the first time that I'm filming one of these, but I could be wrong. I don't know. If you guys know that I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But I picked out a bunch of stuff that I have been absolutely loving. Some of my all-time favorites, some more recent favorites that are all sold at Sephora, and the Sephora sale is coming up. I believe Rouge gets early access starting April 17th, which is like tomorrow. So I'm gonna definitely be shopping the sale. I have no idea, like, well, I have my loves list. I have like certain things that I'm planning on picking up, but I will definitely be doing a haul once I purchase from the sale. But these are just my recommendations for you guys in case you want to take advantage of the sale. There are 3 different tiers to the sale. There is VIB Rouge, which gets 20% off, VIB, which gets 15% off, and then Beauty Insider, which gets 10% off, depending on like how much you spend a year at Sephora with your like rewards account. You like qualify for a different tier. I have VIB Rouge, so I get 20% off and I get like early access. So definitely be on the lookout for a VIB sale haul that will be coming soon. I haven't really shopped at Sephora for the last few months, just because I've been working on not spending as much on makeup and like, you know, being more selective with my purchases. But since it's the sale and you guys know I love doing hauls on my channel, I definitely will be doing a huge haul. So anyway, I've got skincare, hair care, some miscellaneous, and then makeup recommendations for you guys. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. My neighbors are redoing their house, so I'm sorry if you hear that saw. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. By the way, I wanted to mention that I did film a video on this look. I don't think it's going to be up yet. I think I'm going to post this one first just so that I can get it up as soon as possible. But I did a review of the new, well, it's not new actually, but it's new to me. I just recently purchased it. This is the Glamlight Viva Taco Palette. I think it's so freaking cute. I love the way that my eye look turned out today. So if you want to see this, subscribe, because it should be probably my next video. I also tried out some of their lashes. We have the taco lashes. Like, how cute is that? I am obsessed. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming very soon. But we're gonna go ahead and get into my recommendations. I'm gonna start off with my skincare products, then I'm gonna move on to hair care, the miscellaneous, and then finish off with makeup. I will do my best to find timestamps in case you're not interested in like everything. But yeah, that's the order in which I will be talking about the products. The first 2 products that I would recommend to you guys are these Ole Henriksen toners. You guys know that I talk about these all of the time. They are my absolute favorite toners. My all-time favorite is this one right here. This is the Glow 2 OH Dark Spot Toner. This is, I think, my 3rd bottle of this, and as you can see, I'm almost out. I do have a backup, so I won't be picking this up during the sale, but I always do. Even if I'm like halfway done, I always pick up an extra during the sale because this is just, I cannot live without it. I use it every single day. So that's my first recommendation. And then I also have this one, which is the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. I use this one in the morning and then this one at night. I'm also almost out of this one as well, but I do have a backup of this. So luckily, I don't need to purchase these, but I highly recommend you guys check these out if you have oily skin or acne-prone skin. I have both of those, and I also have I'm prone to hyperpigmentation, which I find that the dark spot toner helps insanely with that. So both of these have changed my skin, but if I had to recommend one over the other, I definitely would recommend this one. I feel like that was like not a surprise at all, but this next product I have actually been using for the last few months, and I haven't mentioned it anywhere, I don't think. Maybe one time in a video I mentioned it, but this is the Kate Somerville Liquid Exfoliate. So this, I think I got it in a FabFitFun box a while ago or something, and I was like, like when I got it, I wasn't super excited about it, but then I started using it, and it has completely changed my skin. Like seriously, my texture, my everything. I feel like it's such a good exfoliator. I use it at night. I kind of alternate between this and the dark spot toner, but this is so incredible. I'm actually like over halfway done with it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see where the product is, but I love this so much. It is incredible, and I know that it's expensive. I feel like it might be like 60, like $50 to $70, somewhere in there, but it's so worth it. So amazing. Once again, if you have textured skin or you have a lot of clogged pores, acne prone skin, I feel like this is the perfect product. The next products that I want to recommend are all from Peace Out Skincare. I just want to recommend this brand in general. I absolutely love Peace Out Skincare. They do send me PR, but I also purchase their products all the time. I have one of each of their products right here. They have a ton of different items for different needs, like different, you know, they do different things. This is the Peace Out Dullness. This is their most recent product launch. This is like a little, you put your fingers in it and then you like rub it all over your skin. It's like a chemical exfoliant. I love these. I've used them for 2 weeks now. I use them twice a week, and I have seen such a change in my skin. It has AHA, BHA, and PHA. There's like a soft side, and there's also like a more like physical exfoliating side. Like it's a little bit rougher, but it is a chemical exfoliant, and I love them so much. They're so good. So I highly, highly recommend these. These are like top 3 Peace Out Skincare products for me. We also have the Peace Out Wrinkles. This is another one of their newer products. These are little patches. I've done them a few times, but not like consistently enough to have like really seen a difference. But the only place that I noticed that I have like lines that kind of bother me are between my eyebrows. So I've done it there a few times, and I definitely notice a short-term difference, but I need to, you know, be more consistent with using these. But these are more of a, you know, I'm mentioning these, but the brand overall, I haven't found a single product that I dislike. So mentioning those. Next we have the Peace Out Puffy Eyes, which these are definitely top 3, if not maybe my favorite product from them. These are under eye patches. They're super, sorry, they're super cooling. You can put these in the fridge and make them even more like cold and like depuffing. But these are perfect if you're traveling, if you're just like a little too tired. Like, they're just amazing. I love them so much. They also have Peace Out Pores. These are like little pore strips that you leave on. These are the dark spot, Peace Out Dark Spot circles. These are again top 3 for me. These have little like spikes on them. Should I stop talking? Anyway, these have little spiky things on them, and you press them on, you leave them on overnight, and over time they do help reduce the hyperpigmentation. So I love using those, especially if I have like really like intense dark spots. And then the last one that they have are the Peace Out Acne. These are little acne dots that you put on breakouts, and you leave them on overnight and you're good to go. So anyway, I love Peace Out Skincare. Their products are awesome. I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. My last few skincare products are actually all moisturizers. So now there's a helicopter. My windows just started shaking. Maybe it was a plane? I don't know. Anyway, the first one that I wanted to mention is the Tatcha water cream. This is a product that I have used like little samples of and loved. Oh, this is a full one. I was like, wait, oh, I thought it was empty, but I actually already put it in my empties. But my boyfriend has been staying with me for the last few weeks during this whole like quarantine shelter in place situation. So he's actually been using this. I've been making him do some skincare too. So he's been using this and he loves it. He's obsessed with it. So this is Jarvis's recommendation. He also has oily skin, and I feel like this is a great moisturizer if you have oily skin. I personally love it. It is very expensive, but Tatcha is one of my favorite skincare brands like ever. It's very expensive, like I said, but it's sale time, so if you have been wanting to try this out, I definitely recommend it. Okay, now that's definitely a helicopter. So many interruptions. The next moisturizer that I have is one that I actually have like 1 use left. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like completely empty. There might be like 1 or 2 uses left. This is what I've been using. Like, I've been using this for the last like 2 months, I would say. And this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, and this smells incredible. I love that it's like a gel moisturizer. I have oily skin, so I feel like sometimes other moisturizers can be too rich, too heavy. They can clog my pores, make me just look too oily, and they're just, it's not a good mix. But this one's really, really nice. Smells amazing, like I said, and I love the packaging. So I've been using this for quite a while. But then Pharmacy actually sent me their new product early to test out for a few weeks prior to launch, which was so exciting. So here we have the Daily Greens moisturizer from Pharmacy. This is a gel moisturizer. It's oil-free. It has moringa and papaya in it. It smells amazing. I will say the scent is quite strong and it does linger on your skin for quite a while, so just something to note if scents do bother you. They don't bother me. This scent does not bother me at all. I think it smells amazing. Jarvis also loves the scent of it. I don't know what it smells like. I don't know if it's the papaya or what, but it's this really pretty green color. It's super hydrating. It also has really good ingredients for acne. There are anti-inflammatory ingredients. There's also even like an antibacterial ingredient in here, I think. So super, super awesome moisturizer. I've been using this for a few weeks, and now I'm just gonna go back to this and finish this off because it's like bothering me that I only have a tiny bit left. So I'm gonna finish this one off. This is really amazing. This one I've been using for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks by now, and I highly recommend this one as well. If I had to pick one or the other, I feel like I like the way this one feels better. The Glow Recipe one has a little bit of like a tackiness to it after you apply it. This one I do not experience that with at all. So if I had to pick between these two, I would say this one, but I did want to mention the Glow Recipe one since I have completely used it up basically. Moving on to hair care, I only have a couple of products for this category. The first one is from IGK. This is the First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos. I'm a big fan of Batiste. That's like probably my go-to because it's cheap. It works amazing. I do have lighter hair, so it doesn't leave too much of a white cast as long as I like, you know, blend it in. I'm fine. And I do even have like darker roots, as you can see. So Batiste works really well for me. I just use like the regular formula. I don't use like a colored one. But this one, it's a lot more expensive, but it works so well. It also is odor eliminating, which I noticed the Batiste one is more of like a fragrance product, so it kind of just like overpowers the scent of oily hair, which I have very, very oily hair. Like hours after I take a shower, I can already tell my hair is starting to get oily again, which it sucks, but it is what it is. I found that this has helped so much with oil absorption, odor elimination. It's so freaking good. By the way, this video is not sponsored in any way. I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm just very passionate about these products. So this is an amazing dry shampoo. I highly, highly recommend it. Next, I have a product from Ouai. This is the Scalp and Body Scrub. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. This is, again, really expensive, but it smells incredible. I only use this on my hair. I feel like it's too expensive to use on my body because it would require too much. But I use this in my hair and it just like scrubs your hair so well. It makes it so clean. It has like sugar granules in there and it's just incredible. It says, detox, refine, and treat overworked skin and hair with this foaming probiotic coconut oil infused scrub featuring gentle exfoliating sugar crystals. It's just so good and I can't recommend it enough. This is my second tub of this because I just love it that much, and I am pretty sparing with it too. I will have all of these products linked down below if you guys want to check any of them out. Moving on, I have a couple of, like, I'll call them miscellaneous, but you'll see what I mean in a second. This is the only real miscellaneous one. This is from Beauty Blender. This is the Blender Cleanser Solid Pro. This is like the giant one. I think it's like charcoal possibly. But it says, our best-selling Beauty Blender formula is now charcoal infused, providing exceptional cleansing results to effectively clean beauty blender and makeup brushes. The included black silicone disc creates a scrubbing platform for makeup brushes as well, and you can place your beauty blender on top of it to let it dry. So I will say that I never ever use this little silicone thing when I'm cleaning my brushes. I just use my hand. I'll use the palm of my hand. I'll even go like in between my fingers if I need a little bit more like texture, but that's all that I do to clean my brushes. And this is what the soap looks like. As you can see, there is a huge dent in here. This was flat, but what I do is I wet the brush, then I take the brush, I swirl it around a few times, and then I move on to my palm. I go in circles, get it all foamy and sudsy, and then I just take it and I continue to do this, but I do it like under the running water to help rinse it out, and then you're good to go. So this is the best brush cleanser that I have personally found. I tried the Morphe one, but I don't know. I cleaned all my brushes and then I let them dry, and then they were all super soapy still and just not right. So I don't know if I just used too much product or what, but I find that this one is foolproof. It is expensive, but it lasts so long. I've had this for like definitely over a year and it lasts so long. And then I just will like quickly run water over it when I'm done and like dump it out, and then I'll keep it open so that the soap can dry out and that it doesn't like get all like mushy or anything like that. So I highly recommend this. It's amazing. It's a freaking lifesaver. So my camera battery died, so I'm sorry if the frame of the video changed. I did my best to match it up to how it was before. But anyway, we're gonna move on to a group of products that I am really excited to talk about because I love the brand Sol de Janeiro so much. Like, I am so passionate about it. I use their products every single day. So I picked some of my favorite products from the brand to talk about today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with, of course, the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. This is in a limited edition packaging. Around the holidays, they come out with their, what do they call it? I don't want to say it wrong. It doesn't say it on the container, but I think it's called the Biggie Bum Bum Cream or something like that. But basically they come out with like a huge tub of their normal Bum Bum Cream. But basically, I'm recommending the Bum Bum Cream. It is incredible. I love it so much. The scent is like, it's unexplainable. It smells so freaking good. It is a particular scent. I don't think everybody will love this scent, but if you know that you love this, then the sale is the perfect time to pick this up because it is pretty pricey. The big size is like $80. This size right here is like $80. Which is insane, but their normal full size I believe is around $45. They also have a $20 size, and then I think that might be this, there might be like a mini like $10 one, but I'm not sure. But they definitely have a $20 size, so if you just want to try it out, that's the way to go. But I have gone through, I don't even know how many tubs of this, but it's so incredible. Sorry, my dogs are playing. I will say that this does have a slight shimmer to it. Like, you really can't even tell unless you put it on and then immediately go into direct sunlight and you're like staring up close at your arm. Like, it's very minimal, but it is there, so that's just something to note. But like, I honestly didn't even know that it had like shimmer to it until like a year after using it, so it's not noticeable whatsoever. But yeah, it's amazing. It smells good and it like moisturizes the skin like nothing else, so I highly recommend this product. And if you love the scent of this, they also have the Brazilian Crush body fragrance mist. This once again smells amazing. It smells just like the Bum Bum Cream, and it comes in like a, you know, body splash, body mist format, which totally reminds me of like Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works, like middle school, like before I ever wore perfume or anything. But this is great, super awesome to just like throw in your bag, like if you're going to the beach or something. I highly recommend this as well. But if you're looking for something a little bit like extra, they also just came out with this perfume. This is their Sol Cheirosa 62. I don't know if I said that right, but it's their perfume, and I think the packaging on it is so cute, and it smells exactly like those other two products that I just mentioned. And this just lasts longer on me. It smells a little bit stronger, it's a little more intense, but it smells, it's the same exact scent. I know some people were commenting on my videos asking how I compared this to this, since this is like $70 and this is like, I don't know how much this is, but it's a lot cheaper. And in my experience, this definitely does last longer on my skin. This one is, you know, it's like a body splash. It wears off after a couple hours. This one I've had on and then I'll smell my wrist and I can smell it 7-8 hours later. So I've had a great experience with the perfume. So I definitely would recommend this if you're a fan of the scent. And then the last couple of products from Sol de Janeiro that I wanted to mention are their shampoo and conditioner. These are expensive. They're $25 each, so that's $50 for your shampoo and conditioner, which is insane, but it smells, I was gonna say amazing and incredible, and then like a noise just came out of my mouth. I don't even know what that was, but it smells incredible. It's the same exact scent as all of these other products. So we've got the strengthening and smoothing conditioner and then the strengthening and smoothing shampoo. I said that backwards. This is the shampoo, this is the conditioner. But anyway, I think the packaging is super cute, smells incredible, and works really well. Is it like a miracle worker? No. Like, you're definitely purchasing this for the scent. It's a really nice shampoo and conditioner, but it's not like it's gonna change your hair. But it does smell really nice, and it's a nice little splurge item. So I had to give those Sol de Janeiro products a shout out, but I love all of them. I love their body scrub, their body wash. Ugh, those are both in my shower right now. They also have like a foot fetish product. That's the name of the product. It's called like foot fetish scrub or lotion or something like that. And then they have some other scents, but this is my favorite scent. The Bum Bum Cream scent is my go-to. And now we're gonna move on to the makeup recommendations. I have so many products to talk about. I was like going through everything. I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this and this and this and this. And the next thing I knew, I had this mountain of products. Even though I am mentioning a lot of products, I really tried to limit it to things that I truly would recommend. I would repurchase, like things that I absolutely love. This is basically like a Sephora favorites video, essentially. So moving on to makeup, I have one eyeshadow palette that I wanted to talk about. This is the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes ever. It is a little bit newer. It's not super new. I think it came out like the end of 2019. This is such a beautiful palette. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. People ask me what I have on my eyes, and I just can't get enough of it. I love the formula. I love the color story. There are some pressed glitters, some metallics, some mattes, some satin shades. It's just overall such an amazing palette, and the packaging is to die for. Like, hello, that's so cute. And I just, every time I use this, I love the look that I create, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like, I love eyeshadow. Like, I don't know, it just makes me really happy. And Anastasia eyeshadows are incredible, but this is definitely my favorite Anastasia palette, so I for sure wanted to mention this in this video. I'm realizing that I actually have a ton of Benefit products to talk about, and that was very unintentional. So I have a face palette here. This is a newer item. This is the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette. I love these like Benefit cheek palettes. I have the Cheek Leader palettes. There's two of them. There's the pink one and the bronze one. I've used those for the past like year and a half non-stop, but they just recently came out with this one, which is, you know, has a couple of different shades in it. So I switched over, so now I'm using this one here. So you have 5 shades plus this little brush, which I don't ever use the brush. I wish that they put another product here instead. But we've got Dallas, Sugar Bomb, Cookie, Georgia, and Hula. Hula is my go-to bronzer. I use this every single day. And then Cookie is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I love the blushes. I find that the Benefit blush formula is a little bit hard to work with. I don't think that it's, I feel like some of the blushes even on me feel like they're a little bit too light, and I have pretty pale skin. So that is one complaint that I have about the palette, is that I wish there was more like depth in some of the blushes. But the products smell amazing, and I find that sometimes they lack in pigmentation a little bit, but what I do to get around that is I take my Tati Beauty Blendiful and I just like rub it in a circle in the pan, and then I just tap it on my cheeks, and then it makes it so intense and so beautiful. So that's a little trick for you. But these palettes are amazing. You have everything you need in one for your cheeks and face, so I highly recommend this one. Next, I have a powder that I want to talk about. This is something that I wasn't too sure about when I first started using it, but now I cannot go a day without using this when I do my makeup. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This stuff is incredible. I have mine in the shade Pound Cake. I kind of want to get it in one shade deeper. I feel like sometimes this is a little bit too light for me. It does have a very strong fragrance, so if that's something that bothers you, you're not going to like this powder. But it's so good. It blurs your skin. It sets your makeup all day. I have oily skin. This is amazing at like keeping my oil at bay. It's so good. The only thing is the fragrance is very strong. However, like now, I used this powder today. I cannot smell it on my face anymore, but if you just kind of like waft it, whoo, it is strong. So, this is my favorite powder at the moment. It has been for several months now, and I definitely will repurchase this probably for the rest of my life because I love it that much. So definitely check this out if you haven't already. It's so good. I have two different concealers that I wanted to mention. We've got the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This should be no surprise if you watch my videos. I talk about this concealer all the time. I have 3 shades here. I purchased all 3 of these. I have shade 2, 3, and 4. My personal favorite shade is shade 3. I use this under my eyes and then also like the middle of the forehead, the nose, and the chin. It's super high coverage. It doesn't crease. It doesn't get cakey or like thick looking. It's just so beautiful, and this paired with the Huda Beauty powder is a match made in heaven. So this is one of my all-time favorite concealers. I also love the Jeffree Star Magic Concealer, but that's not sold at Sephora. So this is my favorite one from Sephora, but the other one that I wanted to mention is actually by Pat McGrath. This is a more recent favorite of mine. I actually did a video reviewing these concealers a few weeks ago, and I've been using these for a month. I pretty much alternate this one and the Benefit one, this one, the Benefit one. I like them for different reasons. This one is even more full coverage than the Benefit one. It's super seamless to blend out. The shades are really beautiful. I use shade L5, I think, on my under eyes. I have shade L4 and L3 here, but I think I have L5. I think it's in this basket over here that I'm saving for another video, but that's the shade that I use under my eyes like most often. I love the packaging. The actual component is glass. It's so nice. So definitely check this one out if you haven't already. Both of those are amazing. But if I had to pick one over the other, I would probably pick the Benefit one. For brow products, I just wanted to mention Benefit products in general. I promise these are the last Benefit products that I'm talking about. I have all of these Benefit brow products here that I have just been absolutely loving. This is pretty much all I've been using recently for my brows. My absolute favorite brow products, well, the ones I'm wearing today, I'll start with those. We've got the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which I've been using this for a few years now. It's incredible. I use shade 3 in all of my Benefit brow products. So the Precisely My Brow Pencil is a very fine tipped, I opened the wrong side. There's a spoolie on one side and then there's a very fine tipped pencil on this side. It is retractable, which is really nice. And then I also used this today. This is the 24-hour brow setter. This is like a clear brow gel, but it's a little bit different. It's very thick and the wand is like flat this way, but if you turn it this way, it has the little spiky thing. So I take this and I go straight up right here, and then I kind of start angling it back like I would with a clear brow gel, and this literally keeps my brows locked in place all day. This is a more recent product that I've started using, and I have fallen in love with it very quickly. The Goof Proof pencil is another one of my favorites. This is a brow pencil with a little bit of a larger tip to it, so if you have more like filling in that you need to do, this is great for that. I also have this brow styler. This is really nice. On one side you have a thick brow pencil, And then on the other side, you have a powder that is on this little doe foot applicator that I really enjoy using. The Gimme Brow is a really nice tinted brow gel if you really like tinted brow gels. I don't use them too often, but if I ever use one, it's definitely Gimme Brow. We've got Ka-Brow. This is like a pomade type of a brow product. So this is the main part of the product, and then if you take this out, you have the little brush. Mine is filthy, I need to clean this, and you can pop it back in backwards and then dip into the product and then put your brow product on if you prefer a pomade. They have so many options, it's insane. And then they also have brow powders. This is the Foolproof Brow Powder. So they have something for everybody. They have a ton of shades. They came out with like half shades. They used to have shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But now they have like 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. So they have a ton of shades, a ton of different types of brow products, and I love them all. And then the last few products that I wanted to talk about are all lip products. I have some lip liners and lip glosses. Those have been like my go-to products. I love throwing on a lip liner and then putting a gloss on top. So for lip liners, I have the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. This is my favorite lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. It is such a beautiful color. Like, I'm obsessed with this. This is one of my all-time favorites. My pencil is getting very short and it's making me sad, but that just shows you how much I use this. Super creamy. It has a matte finish, which I really enjoy because I feel like it's less messy, it's easier, more user-friendly, and the color is just stunning. And then I also wanted to mention the Patrick Ta lip liners. These are so nice. I have the shades, what are these called? She's Humble, and then I also have She's Proud. These are a little bit different. First of all, the rose gold packaging is everything, but there's a little button on the bottom that you click a few times to get the product higher. So this first one is called She's Humble. This is a little bit lighter than Pillow Talk and it's a little bit more peachy undertoned. And then the last shade of the Patrick Ta lip liner that I have is She's Proud, which is this one here. It's even more warm toned. It has a bit more of like a brown undertone as opposed to a pink undertone. So those lip liners I have been absolutely loving. And then for lip glosses, I have one from Marc Jacobs. I'm actually wearing this today. This is like, it's so good. This is from Marc Jacobs. Did I already say that? I think so. This is their lip gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar. This is incredible. I wore this in a video, like my previous video, I think, and everyone said how much they loved the lip gloss. So this is incredible. It's not like a new thing. I think Jaclyn Hill actually used to talk about this like years ago, but I love it. It's like the perfect pinky nude color. It has some pigment to it, but it's not like too much of a liquid lipstick or anything like that. It's not sticky. Smells really nice. Has like a minty flavor, taste, smell, whatever. And yeah, I'm just obsessed with this. This is probably my like all-time favorite gloss. Well, I can't say that because these two here are also my all-time favorite glosses. These are the last two products that I have to talk about today. These are from Charlotte Tilbury. These are called, oh, I always forget what they're called. It's their Lip Luster lip glosses, I think, and I have the shades Ibiza Nights and Blondie. They're both amazing. These are two like kind of shimmery, glittery shades. I love both of them. Blondie was my first like love, and then I purchased Ibiza Nights after that, and I use them both all the time. They're incredible. I highly recommend both of these. So that was my Sephora VIB sale recommendations video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I will link all of these products down below in the description box for you guys. Don't forget to check out the sale. I will have the dates of the sale along with like the tiers and all of that. So all the info will be down below. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.